Bobby's never level. Out in Alberta, where the Rockies rise, Tommy Temper's dreaming, lighting up the skies. From the lake house, chilling, hot tub, steaming hot. He's dropping truth bombs, giving all he's got. Talking politics, conspiracies, and news. Trolls in the chat, but they can't confuse. Conservative heart with a mic drop flair. Tommy's got the world tuning in from everywhere. Tommy Temper, YouTube king, rocking the streams, hear the people sing. Super chat popping, channel membership soared. Albert is proud, son respected evermore. Respected evermore. Respected evermore.
Hey, hey, hey.
Multi-stream master, restreams
We're
his
back
game, man,
with the attack.
but he's fanning the flame.
Coming to you from the lake. The lake behind me here. It's a little bit frozen up this time of the year, but good to see you. It's Christmas time.
Living out his dreams from the latest news to the wildest fights. He's sparking the baits under Starry Night. Tommy Temper, YouTube king, rocking the streams, hear the people sing. Super chat popping, channel membership soared. Albert is proud, son respected evermore. Respected evermore.
Let me get more lighting on here.
Respected evermore.
There we go.
Worldwide they watch from near and far. Tommy's got the
Well, that's too
vibe. He's a
much light.
streaming star. Trolls try to trip him, but he's standing tall. Mic drop moment, yeah, he's got it all. Hot tub sessions, lake house in the glow. Rocky Mountain spirit where the free winds blow. He's calling out the noise, keeping it real. Tommy Temper's heart is made of steel. Tommy
There we go.
Temper, YouTube king, rocking the streams, hear the people
Hey, 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 good to
sing.
see everyone. Daniel Berry Sports Highlights in there. Good to see you. Got Edward Cam in there, my shell. Hey, hey, Pooh Scissors. Troy in there. How's everyone doing today? It's Christmas time. The big day, the 25th here today.
Streaming for the truth, giving spirits a lift from the Rockies to the
Wow. And we're having fun down here at the lake today. As you can see behind me, we've got the lake background here. Let me just get me out of here and show you a little bit more here of what that background looks like here. Give me a half a second here. We'll just drop me out of here. Go in there with just the camera and check that out. As you can see, it may be kind of hard to see, but it's wintertime up here in Canada. Not many leaves on the trees there, and you can see the lake in the background there, and then the shore at the other end of the lake there, but there's no water. While the water is frozen, well, there's water there, but you know, it's ice. It's ice out there. You can't see it, but there's out of the shot of the picture, there's a few tents out there. There's some people doing some ice fishing and stuff like that out there on the lake. But no igloos out there yet. But we're having fun time here today. It's Christmas time at our household here today. It was a good time. G is me. Good to see you in there. Hey, looking good. Yeah, hey, I saw a bit of your Christmas broadcast there, G, where you had the hot chicks there doing the DJ stuff there and stuff and whatever. Looking good, chilled in there. Merry Christmas, mods and chat. Yeah, Merry Christmas to everyone out there. Hopefully you're doing well. I got a few nice Christmas presents, so appreciate that. Here, and we'll show you some of the things that we got here. And we had we're kind of watching a little bit about what's happening with some of the other politicians up here in Canada, wishing people Merry Christmas and that. We've got turkey cooking up there right now, so we're going to have turkey for supper here in a little while. So we're kind of anticipating that. We're just kind of maybe taking it easy. I haven't been live in too much of a while here. We're just being kind of relaxing out here at the lake and taking it easy, watching the big screen TV, watching some stuff relating to Egyptology, megalith type big stones all over the world, rocks, stuff like that, gaining a little bit of expertise on that subject. Watching a few of these AI type videos and some of these First Amendment type auditors doing some of their stuff. Just the usual YouTube type stuff out there. A few live feeds going on. A bit of stuff going on down there in Portland, Oregon. So watching just sort of a wide assortment of different stuff live out there. But hey, let me first of all, definitely wish everyone a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year coming up if I don't see you before New Year. And we're just basically having a great time here. I had my setup up in Edmonton there, kind of set up really cool. I've got a display set up where we've got the multiple screens set up where I was doing some multicasting up there. I was experimenting with it, and I've got it set up now so that the audience can actually select which video that they want up on the largest screen as you're actually watching. Now, of course, people are going to be fighting over that, so we'll see how well that works out. But Nurse D, hey, good to see you. Big ups to you there. We got Real in there, Real OG. Coming in there. Yeah, nice to see you. And of course, I've got my festive outfit on here. I don't have my Santa Claus face on here because I think the whole idea of this outfit is this is supposed to be Santa Claus's beard right here on the front of my shirt here. But it's somewhere around here. I know my wife was kind of showing me it here. She's the one that conned me into wearing this stuff here today. Oh, she's yelling from the kitchen there at me. Yeah, well, what do you expect? And it's getting on to be just about sundown here at the lake. It's about 3:43. The time is actually a little bit wrong here. You can see over here, I've got a little timestamp right here, but this is an hour off. This is, we're on daylight savings time here or whatever. We're actually regular time, but this is showing 14, but it's actually 15 here where I am, 3:44 approximately time-wise here where I'm at. I'm gonna need something to drink here right away. I didn't even think about that. So yeah, I need a drink of water or something because I'll be getting pretty dry here with a bunch of talking that I'll be doing here. But Troy, yeah, it looks like a bib, yeah, something like that. Hang on, let me play another song here, a different song while I go and get something else to drink here. Hang on. I need something like right away. I haven't been talking all day here. Oh, hang on. My wife is going to bring me something here. Here's another version of my theme song. Let's check it out.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, Alberta's pride. Hey, ho!
Hey, hey! Let's enjoy Christmas time.
Out in Alberta where the Rockies rise, Tommy Temper streaming with fire in his eyes from a lake house glowing in the moonlight's gleam. He's the YouTube king of the widest streams. Tommy Temper, you're a great guy. Battling trolls with a spark in your eye. Conspiracy theories, politics and fun. Streaming from the Rockies, you're second to none.
That's a good idea. A little whiskey.
Bubbling in the starlit skies. He's calling out the haters with truth in Tommy's got the mic, keeping it tight. Oh, Tommy Temper, you're a great guy. Battling trolls with a spark in your eye. Conspiracy theories, politics and fun. Streaming from the Rockies, you're second to none. Lake House vibes where the mountains meet the
Try to get
streams.
this
Dodging all
chroma
the
key
trolls
right
like
here.
a
Hang on.
champion dream. From Alberta's heart, he's lighting up the night. Tommy Temper's truth is his guiding light. With a wink and a grin, he's taking on the fight. Spilling all the tea in the YouTube live. From the hot tub to the Rockies, he's living it free. Tommy Temper's the streamer we all want to see. Oh, Tommy Temper,
Oh, yeah.
a great guy. Battling
Thank you very much.
trolls with a
I'll
spark
pat myself in the back.
your eye. Conspiracy theories, politics and fun. Streaming from the Rockies, you're second to none. So raise a glass to Tommy, the legend of the land.
Where's that water?
Alberta's Lake House, he's taking a stand. With the Rockies watching and the hot tub steaming. Tommy Temper, the
Where's that
hero
hot tub?
of YouTube dreaming. She's streaming Tommy Temper.
Oh yeah, it's a little bit cool for the hot tub, but when the weather gets a little bit warmer, we'll fire that hot tub up again and do a little bit of a hot tub video there, and check that out a little bit. Geez, I can't. Either have too bright lighting in here, or not bright enough. I didn't set this up 100% here, but with the where I'm sitting here, I've got a green screen behind me, and in order to set up that chroma key, you can see. I've got really bright light. Oh, actually, this is what the solution is going to be. Hang on. There, I'll just turn that lighting down just a little bit. There we go. That's fixed it now. Yeah, because with that lighting, then it ends up over whitening everything there, and everything starts going into chroma key and going invisible, if you know what I mean. So,
On this kombucha, or do you want?
Zambuca?
Or do you want?
What's Zambuca? Oh, yeah. Hey, give me that.
Here,
We'll have the Coors Light.
here.
Well, that looks pretty good.
Because I know that it's just non-alcoholic.
Oh, yeah, no, I like alcohol.
Yeah.
I'll stick to alcohol today.
Yeah, right. You
I'm not driving anywhere.
can be walking.
Okay, we got 38 people in the house. Oh, and I tried going live on Facebook, by the way. And you know what killed my stream here today is that I tried going live on Facebook, and it didn't want to take. And then I did get it to take. And then I deleted one of my streams because it somehow got set up to go vertical and horizontal. So if you're watching me on the vertical stream on YouTube, I'm also horizontal. So just click on my name and go to the horizontal YouTube stream, because it's always a little bit better. If you're watching on vertical, hey, give us a sub and head over to the horizontal stream. Let me have a sip here. Good old Coors Light. Now that's good. Oh, we're gonna like that. I might even start feeling a little bit inebriated here or something. I don't know. Hey, let's hear a little bit of a word from our illustrious leader of our country, of Canada here. I'm in Canada, by the way. And as you well know, I'm not a big fan of Carney, the Prime Minister of Canada. But let's just hear a little bit about what Carney has to say. And I'll just comment a little bit about what he has to say. Now, you might think that the very first thing that he might say is that, hey, well, Merry Christmas, everyone. What a great place to be living. And I'm doing such a good job running the country. Yeah, I don't think that's what he actually says here. But anyways, here's the clip from Carney, and I'll just comment a little bit on what he has to say as it goes along here. Check it out.
Happy holidays, Canada. In a more divided and uncertain world, the holiday season is an opportunity to slow...
What did he say? A divided and uncertain world? What? I thought Canada was like a nice place to live and that things were going really well here and that we're, you know, because you're running the country, that we're just such a happy country. But you got to be kidding me. A divided, very first thing you're saying is that in a divided and uncertain world? Are you kidding me? Let's listen to this.
Happy holidays, Canada. In a more divided and uncertain world, the holiday season is an opportunity to slow down, reflect.
What? To slow down? What? Yeah, well, things are not all that great in Canada with you running the country. You're just spending money like crazy, just, you know, and then you come up here and then start to divide us. Oh, hang on. Did you actually say Merry Christmas? Are you going to say Merry Christmas? Yeah, I think it might be a good thing if the leader of the country actually says, or is not scared to say Merry Christmas to the residents of our country, because I'll certainly say to you, Linda Lou, Merry Christmas, you know, or to God's firmament, you know, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. But of course, Mark Carney, the leader of our country, he doesn't want to offend everyone. So hang on, let's listen to this again. Does he actually say Merry Christmas? I don't think he says Merry Christmas at all here. Like, come on, have some balls, Mark. Come on.
Happy holidays, Canada.
What? Happy holidays? Is that all that you've got? Come on.
Divided and uncertain world, the holiday season is an opportunity to slow down, reflect,
Yeah, right.
focus on what really matters. This is a season of joy for families, and I hope you find time to rest, reconnect, and celebrate with the people that you love the most. For Christians, Christmas holds a special meaning. It's a time to celebrate the birth of Jesus, to rejoice in the light that he brings.
Yeah, for Christians,
to
but you're not going to say Merry Christmas.
His example of service, forgiveness, and generosity.
Hang on, I thought you just made a
Canadians of
deal with
all
Hamas or
traditions,
something
The
there.
holidays remind us that there can be hope after despair, that light follows darkness. This is a time to remember
Light
those
follows
in need of
darkness.
comfort,
Holy shit.
those struggling
Are
to get
things
by,
going that bad?
those grieving
For us, that it's like we're in a 10 years of darkness under the Liberal rule in Canada. And now apparently we're going to be seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. Give me a break.
a time to help with a call, a visit, or an act of kindness that reminds someone that they are not alone. And although this year has brought more than its share of challenges to our country, we've also...
Yeah, I wonder why, because you got elected. Well, actually, you weren't even elected. You were installed. Your party didn't even elect you. You were somehow just, shoved into power there. And then you won that election because you bashed Trump so bad that everyone was so scared of Trump. That's the reason that you got elected. Like, give me a break.
Been reminded that we are fortunate to be part of one extraordinary, generous, and caring nation. That we're strongest when we're united, when we look out for each other, when we take care of each other. Merry Christmas and happy holidays, Canada, from my family to yours.
Oh, okay. He finally
Happy
said
holidays,
Merry
Canada.
Christmas there, finally, at the end of his whole blurb there. Hey, ABD, good to see you. How are you doing, Al? A beautiful day. It's a beautiful day, and it's a beautiful day where I am here, too. Check out this background here. This is live, coming to you live from the lake, and it's frozen out there. The lake is absolutely frozen. It is a good day for ice fishing if you're out there with the tent sitting there on the lake and you drill that hole through the lake and you can get that rod down in there. Actually, they've got ice skating. They've got a skating rink set up on the lake there now, and you can actually drive your car out there and park on the lake now. And as well, drive your car out there and do some ice fishing and stuff like that. So I haven't done that yet because I've got a dead battery. It's actually 20 degrees below zero Celsius right now out there. So, check it out. That's not, great. You can see there's snow out there. And there's the odd car driving by there on Lakeshore Drive there that you can see right in front of the video there. And some of the trees, I've got some there's like that's a spruce tree or something on the right-hand side there, so it's a bit of greenery in there. You can see that the sun is setting at this time of the day, so you're getting that low sun coming from the west, which is on the left side of your video there. And it's actually kind of a bit of a clear day out there today. We did have, pretty much a good sunny day here, but still, up in Canada, sunny day means cold, means super cold. It's actually warmer here in the wintertime when it's cloudy out. And on a super clear day like today, it's minus 20 was as high as we've gotten. I don't know what the temperature is going to get to there tonight, but definitely we're into that cold winter weather, and time here is about 3:56, almost 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Like I said, this clock right here is off by about 1 hour. I was going to set that up, but it means I have to get into the software. I'm picking up this off of one of my cameras outside there, the outdoor camera. So, yeah, I wonder how everyone else is doing out there. Hopefully you're all doing well with your Christmas. I'm doing pretty good here. Got a couple of interesting things. I'll just show you what I got for Christmas here. Go through a couple of my, let's see, I got this here, first of all, which is Be Jolly, and it's a fingernail file. So, apparently my wife thinks that my fingernails are too sharp or something. Too long. But I can sit here and be jolly and file my fingernails while I'm live here. Good to see you all. I'm going to be doing a little safe cracking here later, so I'll just file up my fingernails here for that safe cracking. Yeah, exactly. Reaching 100% humidity at night. Whoa, that's got to be cold, you know. That's one thing where I am here. The humidity is on the low side, pretty much, you know, unless it's raining or snowing out or something like that. And right now, we were getting, there's this big, it's a kind of a coming from the Arctic along into the water along the west coast of Canada, and then coming back up from the States, from like Oregon, and then back up into our area. So yesterday we had quite a bit of snow, and the day before quite a bit of snow, but now that whole trough is moving eastward. So the snow is kind of moving eastward, probably throughout the U.S. and Canada. But we're now into a little bit of nicer weather, and I think it'll be going up closer to zero around the freezing point in probably 3 or 4 days. So we're looking for a little bit of a reprieve on the minus 20 weather that we're getting here right now. So hopefully that will, you know, be a little bit better than it is right now. But I had some problems with my battery, and it seems like up here in Canada, you notice that you have a problem with your battery in your vehicle when you can't start in the middle of winter when it's 20 below. So that's what I'm into here. And it seems like a battery lasts 2 years. I swear, every 2 years I have to get a new battery for my vehicle. So, yeah, I ended up getting my wife to go over to Costco, because actually, to be honest with you, the very best place, if you live in Canada or anywhere for that matter, to buy a battery is Costco, because you know, it has the name Kirkland on the battery, so they know damn well that you bought it from them. You don't have to have a receipt when you take it back, because they can go back and look at your purchase info and find out when you bought the battery, and then they will give you your money back on that battery. And then you can go and, of course, the batteries are always worth more money when you go to buy another one. So you'll have to spend a little bit more, like maybe $40 more or something like that for a new battery. But still, your new battery only cost you $40. Now, I didn't do that the last time.
$40, 100 and some now.
Well, yeah, well, yeah, but you get your money back when you take your bad one there. So if it's if let's say you paid $100 for the battery, you take it back, they give you $100 back. Then the new one is $140 or whatever. But you only have to pay out of pocket $40, right? Because you give you a refund of $100 on your old battery, even though you used it for, you know, a year or two, something like that. Because it's probably like a 2-year warranty on it, something like that. So just make sure that you take it back as soon as it goes bad on you or is starting to fail. And usually works pretty good like that. But anyways, I've got the new battery, but I don't have it installed in my vehicle yet. So that's one of the things that I'm going to have to do. And of course, it's 20 degrees below zero. And that's like, why is it that it gets to be weather like that when you have to do work on your vehicle? You know, nobody likes going outside freezing your butt off, and you're trying to put those little nuts and bolts on there on the top of it and put the cleaner on there and that stuff, whatever, or clean it off with your wire brush and that kind of stuff and get it going. So yeah, it's you know, one of those things that I have to do, but we like this Be Jolly and get those fingernails nicely de-sharpened. And we'll be going out there and doing work on that battery here at some point. I don't think I'll go out there today, though, because it's 4 o'clock now, 4:02, and the time is, as you can watch behind me, and I'll be live here for a little bit, so you'll be able to see what time that it actually gets dark here, and how the background behind me darkens up here as it gets darker. The sun, it looks like, is still above the horizon, because you can see over here, you can see a bit of sun here on the top edge of the tree here. And you can see in the background there, the sun looks a little bit reddish there. So you know what they say, red sky at night, sailor's delight. Except you won't be sailing when it's 20 below. Maybe you'll be ice sailing, you know those boats that have skates on them, the ice boat. I don't know if they call them that, but it's kind of like has a sail on it, and it's got ice skates on it, you know, that kind of thing. Oh, there's young one there. He's got a new present there. He got a new ghetto box there. It's a big, what is it? A ghetto blaster type thing with a radio built in it, and you can also play your music and stuff with it. I think it's got about a 12-inch speaker on it there, and just blasts away. Okay, what else did I get for Christmas? I got this. It's the candy mix. It looks like an old-fashioned cassette tape, but it's actually a box with candy in it. So, yeah. If you like cassette tapes and stuff like that, it's like a retro look where it looks like a cassette tape, but it's actually a candy box here, so that's kind of cool. We got that. And what else did I get here? Well, you might remember this. Remember this? I don't know if you ever ate these here, like when you were a kid. And why I got this, I don't know, but I think it's my wife buying me this stuff here. It's the old gold mine. Remember, you used to get this stuff where it's like bubble gum in this bag, and it's yellow bubble gum, and it's called Gold Mine bubble gum. Check it out here. The Gold Mine, and he's got the nugget bubble gum. So we've got that. So we're going to be chewing some nugget bubble gum here for Christmas. Lot 0225, January 27th. June, it's good until June 2027. Holy geez, this stuff lasts a long time. Maybe it's got gold in there. Maybe it's real gold and not bubble gum. I don't know. But anyways, we've got that. I don't know if you've seen that. Yeah, Merry Christmas to everyone that's popping in the room here. Good to see everyone in there. Big ups to everyone. What else did we get here? I don't know if you're going to be able to see this because it's green and it'll probably white out on my screen here. But it's a wacky tube guy. You know, one of those things where it's got a fan in the bottom and then the thing goes up, and you see them, these advertising things on the side of the street. Well, this is a miniature version of that. It's the wacky tube guy. and he goes up and down. We've actually taken out of the box and played with it a little bit there. You plug it into your USB port, and then the thing flops around whatever and does its thing. So we've got that thing, which is pretty cool. What else did we get here? We got these things here, which again, if you live up here in Canada, you might like something like this, which is a USB rechargeable. You put these inside of your gloves, and it's a glove warmer or hand warmers, right? And there's a pair of them in here, USB rechargeable hand warmers. And you can see how big it is there. Each one of them is about that size, about the palm of your hand. And there's 2 of them in the box here. And that's for our cold weather. And yeah, that I'll be making use of, kind of keep your hands warm. In fact, I might make that thing work when we go out there to install that battery and fool around outside there for a little while. If you're doing some snow shoveling or snow blowing or whatever. We don't have where I'm at here. There's not that much for sidewalks. Well, we do have a bit of a sidewalk in front of the house here and and around to the side and to the back of the house here. But because it's at the lake here, we don't really have a city property or a city sidewalk here, you know, where the city forces you to shovel that sidewalk, or else you get a fine if you don't shovel it. Well, where I'm at here, we don't really have that city sidewalk there at all. But you do have to shovel, you know, the sidewalk on the property into the back and whatever. Also, I've got a deck on the front of the house here and on the back of the house, and that gets a little bit of snow in there, so got to get that shoveled off. So yeah, it's nice to have the hand warmer. Belt Loop, hey, good to see you there, Belt Loop. Good to see you. I see that you were doing. I didn't catch your live video there, but I think you were live there because I caught a little bit of a replay of it there, because you were live on Christmas doing your thing. But this thing here, the hand warmer, USB hand warmer, is actually a very good idea. What does it say here? 2-in-1 magnetic hand warmers. I wonder why they're magnetic. That's kind of weird. Why would you need something that's magnetic inside of your gloves? But anyways, they're magnetic. I haven't opened it up yet to see. Oh, I suppose they're magnetic because they stick together to each other like that, just to sort of keep them as a, you know, when you're not using them in one spot. And I don't know if you can use them as a extra battery or something like that. Maybe, maybe not. Let's see, what else did I get here? Oh, I got this cool thing. It's like a light, and it's got lights on the outside of it there, and in the top of it. And this thing is magnetic, and you can put this on the top of your vehicle, or the front of your vehicle, back of your vehicle, whatever. And it's a safety light, more so than just for looking at something, I guess. The whole idea of it is to, here you go, is to have this on the top of your vehicle. And you can see how bright this thing is. Holy jeez. In fact, it's whacking out the... and you can set it up differently there. There you've got white and yellow, but it's got a white and a yellow light on it. I don't think you can use it as a flashlight, but it's a safety light. And if you push this button, it does different things and different kind of flashing or whatever. You know, it would be nice to have it where you could use it just as a flashlight, but it's got this white flashing light here instead of yellow. So right in the very center of it here is a white light, and then these ones on the outside are yellow, and then the exterior of it are yellow. There we go again that way. But anyways, geez, that thing is bright. Holy jeez. Get that out of my face here already. Now I can't shut it off. Hang on, one of these buttons shuts it off here. Which one shuts it off? Is it that one? No. Now I'm blinded. Blinded by the light. Oh, man. If I stuck this on my car, the cop would pull me over and give me a ticket for being a non-emergency vehicle with that kind of a light. But yeah, for such a small thing like that, well, you charge it up, and it's quite heavy, very heavy, because it's pretty much all lithium battery inside of that thing. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Oh, what else did I get here? I got this. These things here, which are, it's like for fixing things, eh? Also, if you're like blind, like look at my eyes, you know, if you wear these glasses where it makes your eyeballs really big, you know, these are they're not really reading glasses, but they're for fixing or looking stuff, magnification glasses, and these glasses have lights on the front of them there, eh? So you put these things on. Let's see if we can get them on here. And then it's got lights on both sides of it there, so that you can, you know, look at stuff close up and have it magnified a little bit there. So it's when you're going to do some repairs on whatever it is, some little item or something. And these are actually pretty well built. They're actually pretty high quality, I'd have to say. So anyways, check that out. If you didn't get a Christmas present or something, well, hey, you might like some of the things that I got, and get one of them for yourself. What else do I have here? Well, I didn't get this for Christmas, but I just have it sitting here. So this is the assault gun. I don't know if you've heard of the assault gun, but we had this in our trailer. I just happened to have it sitting here. And what you do is you fill it up with salt in the top here, and the salt kind of gets into a block there, so you got to break it up a bit. But you, it's like the ice. I feel like I'm working for ICE here now. Okay, you guys, come on out of that house there. We'll blast you with a blast of salt. But it's called the assault gun. Assault gun. It says here, do not shoot in your face or eyes, okay, because yeah, it might blind you in that salt. But this actually will kill a fly, and it'll kill a fly from I don't know, you could be about 5 feet away from the fly, and if you point at it, it's got a little aiming thing here, and when you hit the fly, it'll kill the fly. So if you have problems with flies in your house, get one of these things here. Because flies are pretty hard to kill, other than if you have fly paper, you know, or something like that, you know. And, you know, if you live in that part of the country where you get flies and stuff like that in the summertime, and they come into your house, not only does this thing actually kill the flies, but it's actually fun to kill those flies. I just happen to have that sitting there. That's why... why it's sitting there. Okay, what else did I get? I got this here, and I haven't tried these out yet, so we'll have to try this. This is 50 Greatest Light Illusions. So I haven't tried this yet. I'll have to open it up and check it out. But as you guys know, I like magic tricks and stuff like that. So I'm not sure what this light illusion is about here, but you can do stuff with light and with your hands and stuff like that. So 50 Greatest Light Illusions. So I might very well be doing that on my stream here. Once I figure out what these illusions are all about, I'll be like, who's some greatest magicians out there that do stuff like that with these magic tricks and whatever. But we'll be doing some light illusions with this thing here. Tyson Hook, hey, good to see you. Season's greetings, Jazzy in there too. Hey, good to see you. Kitty is in there. Miss Angie is in there. Hey, big ups. Nice to see you. Tyson, light illusions and tarot cards. Yeah. I don't have my tarot cards here at the lake. They're back in Edmonton there. Yeah, I actually have 2 sets of tarot cards, so I think I'll bring one of them out here so that we'll be able to do that tarot card reading. Okay, what else did we get here? We got this other thing here, which I think is pretty cool. The 10-port USB hub, which this one here has a combination of USB A and USB C. Let's see, what has it got here? USB C times 2. Actually, USB C 4, 5, 6. And it's got 4 USB A. So it's got 6 C and 4A. So this is pretty good because you know how USB is kind of migrating from USB A to the USB C. So, but I still have lots of stuff that needs charging off of USB A, and you know, or I've got a cord that is a USB A type cord, and this also connects up to your computer. And it's, let's see, what does it do here? It's got 10 gigabits to your computer with some of the ports, and then 5 gigabits to your computer with some of the ports here. So yeah, it's actually a nice little gizmo here. So I'll be hooking that up to my computer here so that I can now plug in all this stuff like this, so like these glasses, for example. You need to charge those up using the USB A. And then I've got that cord thing. And I got this one here. I don't know, what the hell is this? You know, and I looked at this and I go, oh, come on. What did you buy me this for? Well, but it was Santa Claus. I got this from Santa Claus, you know. I can't believe it, though. But look at, what do you think, guys, what do you think about this? If you got this for as a Christmas present, when do you ever need an emergency beard? Come on. An emergency beard. You got to be kidding me. Carry a beard at all times for instant growth. Dress up like a true hipster. Oh, yeah. Okay. I'm feeling like a Telescope or someone like that. No, I don't know. I don't know. Somebody who has a beard out there. Yeah, exactly. Belt loop. How would you feel if your wife got you this here for Christmas? Emergency beard. Honey, you might need an emergency beard out there. You're driving around town, whatever, and something happens to you. You might have to throw an emergency beard on there. Maybe if you want to rob the 7-Eleven store or something like that. I don't know. Come on. Dress up like a hipster. Gift Republic. Oh, my God. Yeah, well, look at, made in the United States of America, made with real, made with real pubic hair. Oh my God! Like, come on.
Real hair. That's crazy.
I don't know about that one. Like, this has to be the weirdest Christmas gift ever. Oh, it's Santa Claus. My wife says it wasn't her. It was Santa Claus that brought this for me. It wasn't her.
It was a gag gift.
Yeah, exactly. It was in my the stocking, yeah, hanging from the fireplace here. By the way, we do have a fireplace, so we have these stockings that are in front of the fireplace there, hanging there. But yeah, the emergency beard. This is, I should actually, I'm thinking of some things to flog on my channel. You know how all of these guys that are on YouTube, they sell stuff on their YouTube channels. Well, I'll be, this is my product here that I'll be selling this on my YouTube channel. Hey, everyone, you need your emergency beard. You can click the link down below in my channel and get your own emergency beard because you'll be needing it there. in case you're going to do a 7-Eleven robbery or something like that. And by the way, don't forget to buy your assault gun and your emergency beard. Buy it now or else. Oh, man. Okay, I got to try out those light tricks. I wonder what this thing is like here. Hang on. Let's see what the beard is like. Let's just check it out here. It looks like a dead rat. Look at that thing. It's a dead rat. Oh, man. Well, let's see.
Whoa.
Hi, everyone. Hi, everyone. Tommy Temper here. Oh, stuff tastes like garbage. Tastes like a dead rat. Smells like a dead rat too. Like a mouse turd or something. Oh man. Pubic hair, yeah. Yeah, you know what it smells like. Oh man. Okay, but anyways, it's got 3 different types of beards in the box here. Let's see, that was the brown one. Let's see what else we have. I'll just show you them here. So there's your 3 different colors there. Let's try the black one out here. The black one feels more like a bear, a black bear. Hey. Hey, give me a free Slurpee. Give me all the Slurpees. Okay. Merry Christmas. Yeah. Merry Christmas, Master Troller. Yeah, we're not trying to troll you here at all. Oh, yeah. Oh. Oh. Now we got that. It's like cat hair or something. Got it in my mouth and got it up my nose and. Okay, but anyways, there you go. It's the emergency beard because you never know when you're going to need a hipster emergency beard. And I'm not kidding you. Those of you that have just walked in here, it's the emergency beard, 3 colors. Keep this in your glove compartment in case a cop pulls you over or something. You know, you might want to throw the emergency beard on. You know, you never know when you'll actually need it. Black bear, yeah. They should have had one that was like blonde, a blonde beard or something. That would be good for a lady. Jeez. Unbelievable. I can't make this crap up. Now I need a drink of my Coors Light here after that. Santa gifting fake beards, yeah. That's what we're getting these days. Welcome to 2025. Black bear. Damn Tommy packing all the pounds to look the part. Hey, I'm going to be going on a diet here right away. A seafood diet. If I see the food, I'll eat it. Seafood diet. Actually, I'm moving to stuff that's less burger and more salads and stuff like that. You know, I'm trying to cut back on stuff that's, you know, putting on the poundage or whatever. I might even, you know, go on to some kind of a weight loss program, you know. There's some, I don't want to go on the one where you have to inject yourself, but it's the one where you can take that pill once a week or something like that, and it makes you less hungry, right? Like that kind of a thing. I don't know what the name of it is there. There's a name of one there that Ozempic, but not the Ozempium or whatever it is. Not that one, because that one you have to inject yourself, but they've got the one that you can just take a little pill. So we'll see what's going on. I talked to my doctor about that, and he said, oh, we got to do some tests first to see whether or not I can give you anything like that, because apparently you've got to go for get a jab or get some blood sucked out of you or something like that. So check and make sure that you don't have some other problem. But but anyways, yeah, I'm at that point where if I actually got sick right now, don't worry about it. I wouldn't like die overnight or something like that. I could like stop eating for like a whole week, and I'd still be looking a little bit chubby. So yeah, don't feel bad if you're a little bit overweight. If you're super skinny though, well then you better be careful if you get sick, because you'll just wither away to nothing. You don't want that to happen. What is that you got in there? That's a weird thing. Okay, what else did we get here? I'm sure there's something else that I missed here. Oh, yeah, speaking of getting fat, I got this from Santa Claus. The Lind Champ Elysius chocolates here. What is that? Is that from Greece or something? I don't know if that's Greek. Uh-oh, what was that? It just smashed the floor. Okay, and you can see that it's got inside of the giant box tons of different kind of chocolates, which is, of course, is great for my weight. This is a great gift to get from Santa Claus there, because I'll be putting on some pounds once I eat this whole box of chocolates. Because this is like a giant box of chocolates. If you can see, it's like, I don't know, it's about a foot across here. And whatever, 10 inches by 12 inch box of chocolates. Santa Claus gave me that, okay. Blame it all on Santa Claus. All the bad stuff. Okay, what else did I get? Look at this. I got an on-air light. One of these on-air lights, because, hey, apparently I'm a podcaster. That, I have to have one of these on-air signs so that people know that you're on air. So it's a neon type light. And this company sells different kind of neon type lights with the unicorn and the glass drink here, the coffee cup. But this one here, the on-air, the on-air one is what's in the box here. I haven't looked at it yet. I haven't opened up the box yet. But, like, do I need an on-air light? Like, come on. I know that I'm on the air when I'm on the air. I don't need a light to tell me or anybody else that I'm on the air. Like, really. I've got a ring light over there, or not ring light, but a circular light, whatever. A LED neon sign, USB powered, off-on switch. And it's comes with a cord, I guess. You can plug it in. I wonder what it's like here. Let me open it up here and see what it actually looks like. Oops. Get this thing open. It's in a kind of a brown box here. Well, at least it doesn't have pubic hair in here. Ooh, look at this. Is actually, it's got a power cord with a switch on it, and it's a long power cord. And I don't think it has a battery in this thing. I think it's got to be plugged in. Ooh, it's actually kind of a cool one. Check that out. On air. Maybe I'll hang it behind me there, like over there or something on my green screen, and then plug it in. But I don't know. I don't really need an on-air light when I know that I'm already on air. I don't know. I wonder what color this thing is here. I guess it's red because there it is on the box there, and it looks red when it says on air. So yeah, I guess it's got to be plugged in order for it to work. So I need that the other USB thing plugged in there so I can actually plug it in. But yeah, that's pretty cool. That's a way better one than that last one that I had that was made with batteries. And then the thing fell apart before I had a chance to even use it. This is actually a fairly decent one. So yeah, that's pretty cool. So yeah, I might set that up, but you know, do I need it in the background so that you know that I'm on the air? Not really, because you already know that I'm on the air because you're watching me on the YouTube channel, right? I don't need a light to show that I'm on the air. Furo, F-U-R-O. I'm not sure where this came from, but it's kind of a cool thing. A little bit better than the average battery one. So yeah, we'll get that thing set up. And what else? What else did I got? No, there's more. Is that everything? No, there's more. Check it out. Another box of chocolates. A smaller box this time. Lind. Same brand as the last one there, Lind. And these ones are better quality or nicer. Smaller box, but check these ones out. Oh, look at that. That one looks like coconut or something there. Those are probably the ones those are balls. They're truffles. Gourmet truffles is what they are. And they're balls, and they're filled with that gooey stuff on the inside there. And they make you fatter than a pig, so yeah, this here I'll be gaining weight eating these things here too. And of course, everyone likes sitting down and eating a whole box of chocolates. You know, you've done it. Hey, don't tell me that you've never eaten a whole box or a whole bunch of chocolate bars or you know, a whole bunch of stuff like that. Everyone's done it. I've done it. You've done it, and you'll do it again. I'll do it again. So don't get me stuff like this. This is like bad. Get me stuff that's like maybe a bag of salad or something for next Christmas. Maybe that would be better. Okay, what else have we got here? Some extra, oh, this is just a bag for the glasses so that you can put those glasses and not scratch them. I don't know what the neatest thing is that I got here. Probably the neatest thing I got is this can of beer here. We'll stick with the beer. It's one of the better things here for Christmas. I couldn't comment. Strange, you were subbed. Oh, really? Stardashians. Hey, good to see you. Stardashians gig life unleashed. Yeah, well, I don't know why you couldn't comment. Maybe sub up again there. If sometimes you are subbed up. I've seen that happen too, where I'm subbed up to someone and then I get unsubbed, even though I didn't unsub myself. Sometimes YouTube will unsub you, or you know, or if you were already subbed, then you couldn't comment. I don't know why. Oh, actually, I've seen that where that little bar comes up and it says you must be subbed in order to comment, but then you just click somewhere else and then right away you can comment after you see that. So I don't know. It's like that warning thing comes up there. And I do have that 1 minute. You have to be subbed for 1 minute before you can comment. So if you're just watching out there, hey, hit that sub button. We always, you know, like an odd new sub or something on every stream. That's always a nice thing. Coconut anything is gross except the smell. You like the smell of the coconut. Actually, I don't mind coconut. Yeah, but yeah, most of the time, you know, like I like poking a hole in a coconut and drinking the coconut water. That's okay. Or some coconut drinks and stuff like that are okay. But eating it tastes a little bit weird. Oh, that's for putting together that thing. Yeah, just leave it there. We'll put all those Allen wrenches in one spot there. Okay, and as you can see, check out that background. As it's getting darker outside, you can see how the sky is turning orange, and the snowy areas are turning green. I do have the video enhanced a little bit. Let's see here. Let me just fade me out in there. I do have the video enhanced just a hair, so it's bringing out the colors that normally wouldn't be quite as colorful, but it is a little bit of an orange sky out there. It's a clear sky. You can see the rest of it is a little bit green, whereas maybe normally it isn't quite as green as that. But it's kind of an interesting sunset that we're having here. The sun has now gone to the left of the screen, below the horizon. So you're just getting, as I'm looking out the window here, it's still light out there, but it's a little bit darker than what you're seeing in that video on the screen there right now. But yeah, it is live. The background is a live video. Coming to you from the beautiful central Alberta in the soon-to-be the independent province or country of Alberta, Canada, when we separate. When we become an independent country. We're looking forward to that happening. Angie is out there. Hey, Angie. Good to see you. Ain't nothing. But G says, thanks, Angie. Oh, that's good that you're all getting along. Everyone's getting along there today. Scumdog, how are you doing? How's Andy doing out there and some of the other guys? I was watching, I don't know if you guys watch LC. LC is now out of his house where he said something about the government kicking him out there and they want him to take over that land that he was sitting on. And now he's, I don't know where he is, or he's in some motel or something there, but he's got a bit of his background set up there with that, you know, Star Trek thing beside him there, and the bottle of booze and whatever, and his dog and his wife. So he's got all of the necessities of life there, but I'm not sure where he's actually located there now. I haven't really been watching LC that much to find out the details on where he is. Yeah, Andy is good, yeah. I saw him out at the ice building there the other day where he was live out there again. So he is still heading out there and doing that. So that's pretty good. Independence is costly. No, it's not costly. It is costly to a certain degree, but there are lots of small countries over in Europe. If you've ever been over to Europe, there's places like almost all of the countries are small, about the size of Alberta. And look at how many countries there are over in Europe. Yeah, like for sure. Look at we need our own police force, but we're paying way more for the RCMP than we're getting. Right, because they're keeping a lot of that money back east in wherever their headquarters are, and they're just supplying us a few beat cops out here driving the cars around here. We'd be way better off if we kept all of our policing money within Alberta. Okay, if we didn't have to pay for the federal government, again, we'd be saving so much more money. And if we didn't have to send literally billions and billions and billions of dollars to Ottawa on an annual basis, we'd be able to keep that money within Alberta and to be able to use it to cut back on the amount of taxes that we're spending. We wouldn't have to spend as much out of pocket for schooling, for everything that taxes pay for, even for healthcare. So you wouldn't be seeing half of your paycheck going to the government if Alberta became independent. Yes, to set us up is going to be costly to begin with, but it's like short-term pain for long-term gain. And the other thing is that we would be able to get that pipeline down into the States, across over into Washington State, and load up the boats over there. And to hell with BC, who doesn't want us to run a pipeline over there. So if we had another pipeline, you know, just think of how much more money that the province would be getting from wherever we're sending that oil to, China or wherever, or India or what have you. You know, right now we don't have that money coming in because Canada and Trudeau actually came out here and he said that he wants to get rid of oil. He wants to terminate the oil sands, like shut in the oil sands. You know, the Liberal government is so anti-oil that, you know, just because we have this so-called MOU between the province of Alberta and Ottawa signed up between our premier and Carney, that doesn't mean that anything will ever get done. Okay, it was just lip service. And we're paying so much on this carbon tax bullshit that's going on here, we won't have to pay the carbon tax. If we split away from Canada, our province won't have to pay any carbon tax. And we can cut back on the amount of money that they're sucking out of it for gasoline, because there's definitely federal tax on gasoline. And they want to put another, I think it's 17 cents a liter on gasoline. Even now that they've taken off the carbon tax on gasoline, they want to put another 17-cent tax on gasoline. Because they got rid of that one. You know, don't trust the federal government. Don't trust the Liberals. Those guys are just shysters, and they're trying to take all our money. I should actually have Pierre come on as a guest on my channel here. The other thing that's going on here in Canada is they signed on to this UNDRIP UN crap, which is basically to give the land back to the Indigenous, which you saw what happened in BC, because BC is unceded territory. And now, hey, the provincial government in BC is so stupid that they signed up and made UNDRIP, which is a UN doctrine. And they went ahead and said, yeah, okay, we'll sign up with it, and that will be part of British Columbia. So guess what's happening now? Now the first Coquitlam nation came in and said, okay, well, we want our old fishing hunting lands back. And they put it in front of a judge, went to court over the whole thing, and the judge says, yeah, okay, yeah, you've got fee simple title of your land, but these guys supersede that because you guys agreed to it. And, you know, the government is so stupid. That's the NDP government in British Columbia. And now they made that a precedent in law right across Canada. So if there is any unceded land, which there's unceded land in British Columbia, in part of Quebec is unceded, and then you have some of the other provinces on the east coast there are unceded land, and then there's other areas throughout Canada that are a little bit unceded. Up in north, same thing. And now the people are going to have to give up title on their land. How that is all going to work out, I don't know. But it's just the most stupid thing that you've ever heard in your entire life. It's where the government had a deal to take control of the land and then to sell it basically to people so that they can do with it as they wish. And so they put up buildings and houses and farms and all kind of stuff on the land, and now what's going to happen? Are they going to have to give it back? Well, apparently the judge says, yeah, you don't control it anymore. And now where one guy in BC went to get his mortgage renewal, and the mortgage company says, no, we're not renewing your mortgage because you don't actually own that land anymore. the Cowichan tribe has dibs on that land. And you know what? We don't trust them. So we're not going to lend the money to you and find out that you're not going to be able to pay us back, because where's the protection? You know, you'll register it on the title, but when you've got somebody else in there that we don't know anything about that's registered on that title, you know, they don't have any trust. So you lost the trust of the banks. So yeah, good luck with that stuff. Not good at all. So again, I'd like to bring some people on here that are have some expertise in the legalese of what's going on in Canada here with the fee simple title that is no longer you know, like number one as far as who owns the property in places like British Columbia. Not so much in Alberta here. Alberta here is a little bit different. We have treaties. We have Treaty 6 territory and different signed up treaties with some of the native groups. So they can't come back and take your land away in Alberta. But they definitely can do it in British Columbia and other places in Canada. So you've seen that. You've heard about it. And yeah, you have to worry about it. Yeah, if you're in here like D and likes gambling there, I've given a lot of people some extra dough to be able to gamble it away there. So we can check about that. What about medical? Yeah, well, same thing with medical. Well, okay, you know, with medical, but just think about it. Right now, our province of Alberta makes an awful lot of money, okay, literally billions of dollars every year. We send that money in taxes to Ottawa, and that money gets sent to number one province of Quebec. They get literally billions of dollars of our money on an annual basis. If they didn't get that money would stay in Alberta, and we can use that to pay for our own Medicare. Like, really, like, the only reason that Alberta is in a prime situation to be able to break away from Canada and become independent is because we have the money to be able to do it. And we've been taken advantage of for many years already. I know, you know, if you're sitting in some other part of Canada and you're listening to what I'm saying, and or whether you're in the States or whatever, hearing what I'm saying, you know, you're probably, if in Canada you're going, well, that's not really your money anyways, that's Canadian money, so share. Come on, you guys. But in reality, when you're not sharing, when you're just plain handing it over to Quebec, that's not fair at all. Quebec is not a poor province. They're able to support themselves. They're not a have-not province. But you know what? They have money coming in. They're making money from the dams. They've got hydroelectric dam money coming in to their coffers, and they're not considering that as income when they look at whether it's a have or a have-not province. So the government goes, oh yeah, you're making money off of the hydroelectric, but no, don't consider that as income. That's not income. It sure as hell is income. And the reason that they're getting so much of the Alberta money is because the federal government has made a deal with them to not consider that money as being income. Well, why not consider oil money in Alberta as not being income in Alberta? Then we would probably be a have-not province as well. Because look at right now, our provincial government operates on a deficit. We actually are losing money every year because we're giving away so much money to other provinces that are taking that money, and they're not appreciative of that money. Talk to people from Quebec. I've talked to Quebecers. They don't give a shit about Alberta money. They said, take your money and shove it. We don't need your money. We're a rich province as it is. So it's just a deal that they've gotten from Ottawa, and they didn't even sign up to our Constitution. In you know, Quebec didn't want to sign that Constitution, so why the hell they're getting any money at all? I don't know. They don't deserve it at all. So there you go. Yeah, we got some gamblers in there. Bob Cox is in there. We're buying Greenland soon. Well, yeah, and you know, like whether Alberta, you know, we're number one. Alberta wants to separate from Canada. If it happens, that's the first thing to happen. is that Alberta will separate. Now, whether Alberta will become part of the United States, that's a different story. And that's something that the people of Alberta can vote on. It won't just happen just overnight. So, keep that in mind that Alberta has to separate first. After Alberta separates, well, then the people that live in the province can decide, are we okay on our own, or do we want to sign up with the United States and become part of the U.S. dollar and, the protection that you get from the military and do we like Trump to be able to have him as our leader? And really, Trump is only there temporarily. Any leader of any country is temporary, right? You have to look at the bigger picture and say, well, it doesn't really matter if Trump is leading the country or whether it's some liberal or anybody else. Do we see the United States as being a better country to be involved in than Canada? And I would have to say, yeah, definitely. I'd rather be part of the United States than be part of Canada, because all we do is we get used, abused, taken advantage of, and we're sick and tired of the liberal woke government that comes out of Ottawa up here in Canada. And we need something. We need a change. And if we can't even vote in our own conservative government because of all these liberal idiots, and they keep bringing more and more and more imports into the country that vote liberal. They're all liberal. And that's why they're bringing so many immigrants in, because all those immigrants are going to be liberals, right? They vote for who brought them into the country, who was nice to them when they immigrated. That's who they vote for. You know that, I know that, everyone knows that. Why do you think Biden wanted to bring in so many people into the States? Because every one of those people would be a Biden voter, right? That's why all the Democrats are pissed off that Trump is rounding up so many people and sending them back to where they came from, because they're illegally entered the country. Now, it doesn't matter whether you entered legally or illegally. If you entered a country because of a certain party, i.e. the Democrat Party or the Liberal Party, you're going to probably vote for that entity, right? So that's what I hate about politics, and that's why these politicians and political parties bring in so many immigrants, is so that they know they're going to pad their voter base and stay in power longer. Right? It's not rocket science, that's for sure. But it's despicable that they do crap like that. That much I can tell you for sure. Mind Stretcher. Hey, Merry Christmas. Yeah, Merry Christmas to everyone out there that just popped in the room here and is saying hello. If you're in and out of here, whatever. Merry Christmas to everyone. Have a Happy New Year. Good to see everyone in there. It's a beautiful day out here at the lake. We're coming to you live from central Alberta. Background is the beautiful Sylvan Lake, which is frozen. It's frozen out there. And there's a few guys out there with tents out there, and they're drilling holes into the lake and doing some ice fishing and stuff like that. They've got a skating rink that they've set up on the lake. Now, behind me, you'd think, oh, well, that's a lake behind me. You can just get your skates out and go skating on that. No, you can't, because it's like a washboard out there. It's not like smooth ice, like a skating rink. It's like boulders of ice, because as the water was sloshing around out there, the wind was blowing it, and the ice was forming, it's just thousands and thousands of little ridges all over the place. So they had to actually scrape it down and then I think put fresh water on it where they're got the skating, when they built the skating rink on part of the ice out there. And they've got it set up so you can drive your car out there on the ice and park right by the skating rink and whatever, and then watch your car ice crack, and then your car goes into the lake or something. So I don't know if I'm going to be doing that, driving on the ice, but you never know. Hey, I might go out there. You might see me live on the ice or something there. But it's a nice sunset. I'm looking out my window here, and it's getting darker and darker. It is like half as dark out my window as it is from that camera. That camera has got a really good lens on it with low lux light pickup on that lens, or not the lens, but on the sensor. And it's definitely brighter on the camera than it is looking out my window here. And it is a kind of an interesting sunset. It's clear out there, and you can see the sun is actually below the horizon, so you're getting reflection off of the sky, which the sky is blue. And but from where it is now, you've got that radiation of the sun going across the planet and picking up the haze from China. That's all the pollution from China that the sun is shining through, and then reflecting off of whatever's in the air there to make it a kind of a orange sky at night, sailor's delight. Red sky in morning, sailor's warning. So I think tomorrow is going to be a nice sunny day, which is okay. Let's see what's out on the ground there. I'm just looking there. Something orange on the ground there that I can see. I don't know what that is there. I don't think it's the sun though. There's some where the road is there. That's actually a road that you're looking at. Right where you see the word temper there is a road that comes my direction. So you can see there's quite a bit of snow on the road there, and you can see the cars going by, going across the screen there, which is Lakeshore Drive, where I'm at here, and it's kind of cool out there. It's about minus 20 degrees below zero, and a little bit of snow, ice, snow, frost, whatever, build up on the branches of the trees out there because of such cold weather here. We're not getting any lake. What would you call it? Lake effect snow or anything like that, because the water is not. It's going to turn to ice now, right? You might get some lake effect snow here while the water is not frozen, you know, like the Great Lakes. But here, once the water freezes on this lake, then there's no such thing as lake effect snow at this point. Although you can see that's the north behind me there. The camera is pointed pretty much straight north there. And you can see it goes right across the lake, and then you can see land. Right about in here is where there's land on the other side of the lake there. So yeah, that's kind of a cool shot there. And as it gets darker and darker here, you'll see where the camera switches from color to black and white, because then what do you call it, infrared turns on the camera, and then it switches to black and white mode. So I don't know if there's a way of changing that so that it stays color at nighttime. But I do know that the camera is actually sensitive enough to be able to see stars. Like if I point the camera up a little more there, you can look up into the eons of space there, and you can see stars twinkling and stuff like that out there, which is pretty cool at nighttime there. So I kind of watch to see whether or not when the sun first goes down, should be able to see maybe some what would you call it, satellites up there going slowly across the sky, or the odd meteorite or something like that. But it's not quite dark enough to see that. You can see there's the odd car driving by there. And that's whatever. From where I'm at right here, it's just a very short walk right to there, and then you're right on the beach of the lake. So it's kind of a cool spot to be at here. out here in the wintertime. Of course, we can't go out and go for a skinny dip or anything like that, but hey, it's a thought. K9 in there. Hey, K9, good to see you. What's up? What's up? Merry Christmas to everyone out there. Sassy Pants, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Bob Cox, you too. Merry Christmas. Everyone else that popped in here. Good to see you all. If you didn't see this is probably the best Christmas gift that I got. It's the emergency beard. I got this for Christmas, the emergency beard, 3 different ones. Have this with you in your car, in the glove box there, just in case you have to go in and do a quick job at the 7-Eleven or something like that. You have that emergency beard in your car. And it's made with real pubic hair. Excellent thing to have with you at all times. I'm drinking my Coors Light here. We're having fun.
A message from the Government of Canada.
Oh, yeah. And we're in Alberta here, soon to be no longer part of Canada. We're looking forward to that vote. And what has happened here recently on this voting here is that it went to court, and our Smith, the Premier of Alberta, she actually changed the legislation so that the courts cannot interfere or prevent us citizens from voting to leave Canada. So good on her for doing that. Because what happened is we actually put forward that motion to, we got people to sign up, right? And we wanted to have it to where we are able to vote, and they sent it to court, and the judge, whatever, tried to throw it out or whatever, so that we couldn't vote to leave Canada. So we actually brought in a bill making it so that the judges cannot interfere with us being able to vote.
No, I'm busy, but...
So now, starting on, I think it's about the 5th of January, we're going to be able to collect signatures of people that want to vote to leave Canada. Okay, so if you can understand how that's happening here now, is that we need to now collect, I forget what the exact number is there, 150,000 signatures, something like that. You guys will know the exact number in the chat there. But we need to collect signatures now, and if we collect enough signatures, then we can put that, get that petition. So we need the petition to be signed, and then once we get enough signatures, then we can actually put that vote the next time that there's a vote happening in our province here, and we can all vote on leaving Canada. There you can see the camera. It's gotten so dark I can barely see the light outside now, and the camera is switched over to black and white. And that's why we lost our color there on the background. So we're now on night mode with the late camera. You can see it's actually trying to make up its mind as to whether to stay on day mode or light mode.
I just want to see if I can take a picture of that. See if I can take a picture of that.
So it might switch back and forth a little bit here.
I'm going to go see if I can take a picture of that sunset.
Oh, look at, there's some lights have come on that tree there too, I see. There's, if you can see that, those Christmas lights on the base of that tree right at the top of M on Tommy there. There's some lights that have come on there.
I'm going to see the sunset.
Oh, you're going to go see the sunset? It's already gone.
I know, I'm going to go see if I can...
It's already too dark. Look at outside there. It's too dark.
Well, I'm going to go see.
My camera just went on black and white. But if you walk towards the shore there, I'll see you on the camera.
Yeah.
Because I've got the camera on the screen there right now. By the way, my time is wrong at the bottom of the screen there. It's actually it's not 16:03, but 17:03. Approximately 5:05 p.m. is more of the exact time right now. 5:05. and it's saying like 4:03. We're watching a video off of my security system. So this is a camera from my security system that's pointed, that's outside of my house here, pointed at the lake there. So that's where this video is coming from. But it's the view that I'm, you know, kind of that I get looking out the window here too. But the camera is actually located outside. And it's a pan tilt zoom type camera. So I can actually zoom in quite a bit further there. And you can see stuff across the other side of the lake there. But anyways, that's the background on what you're seeing here. Deb's Crazy Daily. Hey, good to see you. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to everyone out there. Hopefully you're all doing well. I'm having a fun time here at Christmas time. Got some neat presents here. I'll go over some of my presents that I've gotten here. Lots of chocolates in that. We got the Lindt chocolates here. These are the gourmet truffles. So that looks like a pretty good one. We got that beard. We got the hand warmer here, the USB hand warmer. The pair of them, they're magnetic, so they can stick together when you're not using them. And then put them one of them in your gloves for warming up your hands. Or as you can see in the picture here, the guy's shoving it in his pants there, so that you can warm up your nuts on a cold day. So you've got that neat thing. I got this candy thing here, which looks like a cassette tape, but it's actually a little box of candy. So yeah, that's pretty cool. I got the, you probably remember this if you're a kid, the Gold Mine Gold Nugget bubble gum, the yellow bubble gum, if you remember those Gold Nugget bubble gum. So I got this little container of the bubble gum. So that's a pretty cool thing. I've got other chocolates in here. Another box of Lindt chocolates. These are the more standard ones here. Big box of chocolates. Apparently I'm going to be gaining weight on that one there. And then I've got this USB hub, which has some USB-A and USB-C. The Gold Nuggets, I haven't seen those in years. Yeah, I know, me neither. I know, I used to buy them at the corner store or something like that. Let's see. I don't know if my wife went outside there, so I don't know if she's gonna be in the camera at all there. She might very well get in that camera a little bit there. You won't be able to see her that much, but oh yeah, there she is. You can see the artificial intelligence is tracking her. You can see that green box at the bottom there. The AI is tracking her as she's walking towards the beach there. So yeah, that's her, which is pretty funny. Artificial intelligence. There you go. So he went down there to see if she can see the sunset closer to the beach there. So apparently, I doubt if she'll be able to see much of anything there. No much more than what we're able to see here. But the AI is tracking her location. She's standing over there. And she's going to go take a picture of the sunset, which the sun is behind the horizon there now. Anyways, yeah, I've got this USB-A, USB-C thing that you can plug into your computer and charge up your ancillary devices, their power packs and whatever. Plug your iPhone in there or whatever. do your thing. And I got this from Santa Claus, the Be Jolly fingernail, whatever, sander. There you go. Be Jolly. Oh, wrong way. Is that Santa Claus there? I don't know. But anyways, yeah, you never have too many of those. But actually, if you're out camping and stuff like that, you can actually save money. Don't buy these things here. Just find a nice rock. And if you find a nice rock, you can actually sand your fingernails down with a nice rock that is really fine, like sandpaper. Yeah, she's still out there. Let's see. Yeah, there she's still standing out there by the beach, doing her thing. Let's see if I can zoom in there. Hang on. Let me zoom in with the camera. Do, 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 do. Should be coming back here pretty soon. Okay, I can zoom right in there. That's about as far as I can zoom in. Oh, hang on. There she is there. Or is that her? Oh, she walked out of the way there. Or was that her? Just zooming in a little bit here. Yeah, she walked out of the video. But there, okay, there, I'm zoomed in. That's the lake right there. There you can see a pretty good shot of the lake in the foreground. Well, actually, the road in the foreground. Then you can see the lake, but you can see how the wave action of the lake and how it froze. And those are like waves that are frozen everywhere on the lake. So it's not like you can go out there with your skates on and go skating on that. You know, it's pretty rough. And then way far on the other side there, up right here is the other shore, is the north shore of the lake right here. Now, the lake itself, you know, is a fairly wide expanse of water there, but it actually goes this way a lot more to where you cannot see the other end of it. It's a kind of a lake that, you know, from where we are right here to there is that distance, but then it's really long towards the northwest. And it definitely is a big lake if you want to go boating or what would you call it? Sea-doing or water skiing or stuff like that. Let's see, I've got a bit of the green screen bleeding through. Oh, there she comes back again there now. She's walking back from the lake there now. That's my wife there. She doesn't like to be on video. And don't worry. I'll go, don't worry, I had you on video, but nobody could see who you were. Let me just get rid of that green screen there. A little bit of bleed through that we're getting there. Hang on. Yeah, that's bleeding through a little bit there. There we go. That is better. So anyways, that's the deal. We've had a pretty good time for Christmas. Got lots of little gifts and stuff like that. So, you know, you don't need expensive stuff, that's for sure. In fact, I don't need very many things, that's for sure. I, you know, pretty much have everything that I need to survive, whatever. But it's kind of nice to get a few small things for Christmas. And yeah, that's ended up being a nice Christmas. The kids got lots of good things. So they're happy. And I got this nice outfit that I'm wearing here. The hat and the nice shirt here with the bib on it, which is supposedly some kind of a Santa's beard or something on it here. So yeah, it turned out to be pretty good. What did you make to eat? Well, my wife is cooking a turkey right now. So we're going to have turkey supper. We have a turkey in the oven there right now.
People are fooling around on there.
Could you see much out there?
There's some stuff out there. Some guy was screwing around on the lake.
What was he doing on the lake?
Doing
Was he driving around or what?
360s, yep. He drove from one end to the other.
Was he driving?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yep. That's why you have to go on the lake.
Well, it's 20 below, so definitely the ice is frozen. You know, it's no chance of you sinking through or breaking through the ice at this point in time. And there are some tents out there for ice fishing, but just not at this particular spot of the ice. If we were to look that way, more over that way is where I did see a bunch of tents out there, people doing some ice fishing. Now, I did talk to one guy about fishing, and he actually told me that over this way, just a little ways, that there's a spot there where he was catching lots of fish there in the summertime, like where it was close to shore there somewhere. So, yeah, maybe if I was going to set up a tent, it might be over there somewhere. So we'll see. Herman the Tosser. Hey, Herman, how you doing? We're back at Sylvan Lake out here, and it's getting to be nighttime here. Good to see you in the chat. Herman the Tosser coming in from the UK. Nice to see you. And yeah, this background, oops, I pushed the wrong button there. Sorry about that. We've got the lake shot in the background. This is a nighttime shot here. The sun has gone down now, so you're seeing across the lake a couple of houses with lights on there, blinking a little bit there on the other shore, on the north side of the lake, where the camera is pointed north. And you can see that the lake is frozen. It's about 20 degrees below zero, and you can see the ice on the lake there now. It's not a sheet of you know, like nice smooth ice, but it's a bunch of ridges from the wind blowing the water as it froze. And that's what the shot is in the background there. And then right behind me here is Lakeshore Drive. You can see the odd car driving by there on Lakeshore Drive. You can see the exhaust in the cars there because when it's 20 degrees below zero, you get a lot of the humidity from the exhaust. Gives you like a white smoke or whatever you want to call it, white humidity coming out of the exhaust pipe mostly. There's somebody walking along there with their dog. My camera has artificial intelligence there. And that's why you see that green block along there with the dog there, or with the human, I should say. And my camera, I don't have it set up right now, but if my camera detects that, then if I have that AI detection set up, then the camera will zoom in on that person, and then it will follow that person along as they walk. But right now I don't have that AI turned on to actually zoom in. It will detect them, and that's why you see that green box around the person. But it will actually zoom in the camera, and then because it's a surveillance type camera, and it's got the zoom pan tilt on it. So that's what we're using here. Al Munson in there. Hey, what are you doing? May Jesus Christ. Well, it's Merry Christmas. Yeah, I was thinking about that, and I was thinking that most of the trolls out there are like not Christian type people. You're not religious type people. And you're probably, where you go season's greetings and don't say Merry Christmas or anything like that. Where I'm like, yeah, I don't really care if you're whatever religion you are. This is the Christmas season, so it's Merry Christmas. Whether you're a Christian or somebody that's non-religious, it's still Christmas. So don't feel bad saying Merry Christmas to somebody. I suppose if you're of some religion, you don't partake in Christmas, and well, so be it. Can't change things there. But you can't not say Merry Christmas to someone, even if you don't believe in Christmas or if you're not religious. But yeah, I was thinking that most of the people over in the troll channel probably don't believe in Christmas, probably believe more in Wicca and Halloween and stuff like that. It's probably more where your allegiances lie. But yeah, where we're at here, we celebrate Christmas and have a fun time. It's a fun time here at Christmas time. Give each other, but the giving of presents and that is more being commercialized to Santa Claus and stuff like that, and not so much, like here in the house. I don't think we have any little display of Jesus in Bethlehem or anything like that. But that's where Christmas comes from. Everybody knows that. And yeah, it's a fun time. It was a good, also Hanukkah, says Deb's Crazy Daily. Yes, exactly. Santa ain't religious, says Mind Stretcher. It's Mind Stretcher. Well, yeah, no, I understand that. Well, likewise, you've got Santa Claus, you've got Saint Nick, you've got all these different variations of even Santa Claus, and I suppose that sort of takes away the religious part of Christmas when you bring Santa Claus into the picture. But still, it's that time of the year, and it's that day. The 25th, so this is Christmas. This is the day, we have our Christmas tree set up here, and we had all the presents set out at the bottom of the Christmas tree. You might even set out the glass of milk and the cookies for Santa Claus. We had the fireplace here, where Santa Claus came down our fireplace and brought us a bunch of presents there last night. And yeah, and if you're religious, well, then you probably last night went to your church or what have you, and maybe celebrated with your religion. And yeah, the rest is history. Like it or believe in it or whatever or not, hey, that's up to the individual. Nobody's twisting anybody's arm to either like or dislike it, or to say certain things. Everybody's going to do what they want. I hope, yeah, Al Munson would pop in here and say that. I hope Jesus brought Tommy everything he asked for. Yeah, you missed out on all this stuff. Here, Al, look at this. Is the very best thing that I got for Christmas. this here, I got the emergency beard set here, okay, and made of real pubic hair. I think it's made in the United States of America. You know how Trump is bringing back production of all kind of products back to the States. I think, and this is the hipster version here. So carry a beard at all times for instant growth. Dress up like a hipster. So there you go. We've got the emergency beard pack here, just in case you want to go in and rob the 7-Eleven store. And yeah, bring that assault gun with you, along with the hipster beard kit here. So yeah, if you're lacking on stuff for Christmas time or whatever, you can just go out and get your own down there at the 7-Eleven or whatever there. Gender affirming products. Yeah, exactly. It's a gender affirming product. The beard. I know. I knew you'd like that. The emergency beard. Get yours. Keep it in the glove compartment of your house, or your car, rather. You never know when you're going to need it in an emergency. That was probably the #1 best gift that I got for this Christmas here. There you go. And I got that from Santa Claus, not from Jesus. Jesus does not give you the gifts. Because if you remember, let me think about this now. Jesus died, okay, and he was resurrected at Easter. Okay, now the exact date of his death is, up for whatever debate, but everyone generally, says, hey, 25th is a pretty good day. Let's just make that the day, and we celebrate his death on the 25th. And if you don't believe in him, well, then you go, hey, well, Santa Claus is going to bring me something. So in lieu of, I don't think that Jesus actually brought anything, though. He died. There's no way he could be bringing you anything, okay, because he's dead. And for that point between Christmas to Easter, he's like not available, okay. So, and I don't really want to get into the details of it, 25th is when he was born. Oh, is that when he was born? Hang on. What's the 25th? Was Jesus born on the 25th?
Look it up.
Or did he die on the 25th?
Look it up.
Well, you should know.
Don't get me involved in your conversation.
Oh, my wife doesn't want to get involved. Okay, he was born. Okay, I've got that wrong. He was born on the 25th. Well, hang on. We had to have died sometime, and then he was resurrected at Easter. Okay, that part I got right. Yeah, you're right, because you see the manger scene. There's the manger scene where it's Mary and Immaculate Mary. And I don't believe her. I think that she was probably fooling around. Just saying. But yeah, there's that scene with the baby in the manger. And you're right. That's the 25th is when Jesus was born. And apparently they couldn't get a room at the hotel. So, the hotel manager says, hey, don't worry about it. I've got a place for you to stay, but it's in the back and you're going to have to sleep with the animals and stuff like that. And yeah, D says, just stop.
Yep. Stop.
There's, someone will come in there right away. Yeah, I'm having a drink here. Man, the manger baby is confirmation. Yeah, exactly. I'm a real Christian. Yeah. Well, you get a little older, you start forgetting about all these details. Plus, you're right. I'm drinking tonight. This is my excuse. Okay. I have a good excuse. Meanwhile, that's why you're here. Blasphemy, yeah, says Bob Cox. Yeah, well, Hey, the chat will always correct me. If I'm wrong with anything, then the chat will always correct me. So that's why you're here, to make sure that you're keeping the podcaster true to whatever he's trying to talk about, so that we don't just don't give me a misinformation strike, okay? That's all. Because I got a COVID misinformation strike. I got a Donald Trump whatever misinformation election strike. Like, I've gotten so many strikes over the years here that like, don't report me to YouTube for misinformation here on what I was just talking about. But we clarified what actually happened. So that was it's a big Chinese season coming up here. Hey, will they go for the New Year's? And also I heard that in Russia, they don't go so much for Christmas as they go for New Year's. Everything is like about the new year. It's about 2026, and sure, they have lights up and stuff like that, but they don't really push the Christmas narrative as much as they do the New Year's narrative, right? So that's what's going on in Russia there right now. Plus, they're bombing Ukraine, whatever, and they're getting a lot of their oil refineries bombed and whatever. Speaking of oil refineries, what about those oil refineries that are shutting down in California? Holy smokes. Not good for California. That's gonna, the two oil refineries, Phillips 66 and what was the other one? I don't even know the name of the company there, but it's the name of the location where it's at there in California. But anyways, two large oil refineries are shutting down in California, which is going to drop about 17% of the oil production in the state. And, some people are saying, well, they're shutting down because they can't make any money. They're pissed off at the governor. They're pissed off at the wokeness of California. And then you've got the In-N-Out Burger, which is not a franchise, but it's owned by the one woman, her family. She's moving the head office right out of California over to Tennessee or somewhere out on the East Coast there, and setting up a bunch of In-N-Out franchises over there. I actually like to see them open up in Canada here. I don't know that I've ever had an In-N-Out burger, but apparently they're pretty good burgers, so we heard. But anyways, there are lots of corporations and things like that are moving out of California. So if you live in California, sorry to hear about that. That's another blow to the wokeness in California. Not good at all. And they're moving the head offices out and all kind of stuff right out of there. And it seems like which company was it? Was it Phillips 66 is moving their head office to Texas? I heard. And whatever, they're just unable to make money because you've got such tight restrictions on these companies on the type of fuel that they're producing for California, and the strict environmental controls that are making it so that it's very difficult for these companies to make money in California. So all I can say is, what's the matter with these politicians in California? They're making things so terrible to live in California that companies are actually leaving, head offices are leaving. Look at, you had Tesla. He moved his head office, whatever, all of his operations out of California to Texas, just because he didn't like the different politics that were going on there. And it's not looking very good at all. Squeeze the hat. Yeah, well, it's a little bit tight. It is a little bit tight. So yeah, I don't know what the hell's going on there. It's definitely yeah. Relax there, Al. Relax, Al. Remember, you can get fat. You can always lose weight, but it's almost impossible to get rid of looking ugly. So it's okay to be a little bit fat. Okay, you can always lose weight. This is my beard right here. This white part on my shirt is actually my Santa beard. You thought it was a bib, but no, it's not a bib. John, hey, good to see you. What's happening? Put a beard on. I did have one of those beards on here, but I ended up getting some pubic hair in my mouth there, and I didn't like it, so I had to spit it out, and then I took that beard off there. So this is the beard here. It's the I got the emergency beard right here, the hipster model, and I got 3 different colors there: the light brown, the dark brown, and the bear black bear. Carry a beard at all times for instant growth. Dress up like a hipster or Santa Claus. Mind you, it's not a white Santa Claus beard. I think my wife has the beard thing over there. She showed it to me there last night, but I hate it. It was like, remember that one night I was wearing that blue hair? That stuff is like so irritating. Any of that blue hair or anything that has hair in it, to me it's like a cat. It's like if I go close to a cat hair is like that. It's like the same thing, where it just feels weird. It's just ucky, you know, and that stuff brushes on your face and whatever, and it's just yucky. If you're, I'd hate to be a woman that wears a wig all the time, and it's one of those wigs that are made out of fiber optics or whatever the hell it is, the blue wig. Because that stuff is kind of terrible to have that thing on. Didn't like that at all. Okay, you can see, check it out. We have a little bit of cloud up here on the top of the screen there. Now that the sun has gone down, you can see we've got the lights are on the other side of the lake there. You can see a couple of houses there have their lights turned on there now. And I don't know if it's going to be sunny there tomorrow. We got a little bit of cloud coming in there. But it was a sunny day for a little bit of today. But again, very, very cold out there. It's minus 20 degrees. Minus 20. And that is frickin' cold. Really cold. Not a good time. You need this if you're going out there. The hand warmer. This is the 2 hand warmers in here that are rechargeable, and if you put it in your pocket right here, you can warm something else up there when you put it in your pocket there, Al. Check that out. You got the nut warmer. Put one in each of your pockets there. And you'll be walking around nice and warm there. You go to a football game or something like that. Great. Super duper. Oh, what else did I get? Oh, I missed one thing. I didn't show people this here. I got the red hot, what are these? Spicy gummy bears. Red hot original. Frank's red hot spicy gummy bears. So I don't know how spicy they really are, but I'll be eating those things there. I'd like to see if they are those ones that are like super hot, you know, where they burn your mouth so much that you can't even hardly eat them. Dean is in there. Hey, Dean, how are you doing? It's a Mrs. Claus dress. Yeah, exactly. This is actually a Santa Claus beard outfit that I have on here, and it's got a big buckle on here too. Lower down. Dean, you're late to the party. Wow, Dean, you missed the bit because I played the bit about our good friend Mark Carney, because he was definitely giving us the ups on on Canada. Let me play this one again here, just in case you missed it, okay? This was the, let's hear what Mark Carney had to say about Christmas here in Canada. And I'll just talk a little bit about it here. I'll interrupt them, okay?
Happy holidays, Canada. In a more divided and uncertain world, the holiday season is an opportunity.
What? Hang on. Divided and uncertain. This is a very divided and uncertain world that we live in. And yeah, happy holidays. Like, come on, Carney. You could have at least started off with Merry Christmas, everyone. Now that we're doing so well with me as Prime Minister, wow, you're going to have a great 2026 because I've done such a good job of managing the finances of Canada. But no. But at the very end, he actually does say Merry Christmas, or does he? But, you know, I'm surprised that he, you know, doesn't say that at the very beginning. You know, he should say Merry Christmas, but talks about how divided the country is and how terrible things are out there. So, so anyways, Mark Carney, no, I wouldn't have done that. Like, if I was running the country, I would come out and say Merry Christmas first thing. You know, even if you didn't know whether it was when Jesus died or when he was born or whatever. It's a Christmas. It's a time of celebration. It's a celebration time. We're celebrating and having a bit of fun and forgetting about the politics and the division that you politicians created. Hey, what's that thing out there? Well, it looked like a UFO going across the lake there. Did you see that? There was a light going across there. It was over there. I saw a light going over there.
That's the truck's going on.
There's somebody driving across the lake there or something. That's weird. Hang on, let me check this out again here. Might have been a low-flying UFO or something there. Because that's a lake out there. There's no boats on the lake there. So if they see a light going across on the lake there, that's a car or something like that. But I don't know that I'd be driving across there because I never see any cars driving on the along the shore on the other side of the lake there. But definitely I saw a light there. There was something going on there. Weird. Deportation is up to 40% and the population of Canada is dropping. Excellent. That's an excellent situation because then we can bring some jobs back to us Canadians, you know, or to the kids that couldn't get a job during the summertime. But on the other hand, they're still looking to bring in those temporary workers, and there's still lots of temporary workers working at the different restaurants and things like that in Canada here. But yeah, no, that's good because we've had too much population. I don't know, you know what? I think that in Canada we still have too many people that are being, you know, let into the country here. You know, like even legally, like there are a lot of people that came in here via what do you call them, visas, work visas and things like that. And the students, there were a lot of students that came in here and they never kicked them out. The visas expired and they're still here. Hang on, I need something else to drink. Exactly what's happening with numbers, I don't know, but I know that Trump is doing a good job of rounding up a lot of illegal aliens and, you know, putting them up to the court system, and then the courts are ending up saying, okay, you can stay or you have to leave, which is the way to do it. You know, we don't need too many people coming into Canada. We've had way too many. If you've seen the charts in Canada is here's population growth, where it's, you know, nicely going up just a little bit, but then Trudeau gets in and it's like boom, it's like a vertical line on the population growth graph up here in Canada. So it's nice to see that it's dropped off a little bit, but I think the numbers that I saw were still very, like, if you look at the number of people that came into Canada from when Carney got in till now, he's still letting an awful lot of people in. You know, and where you do have some people came in here on different permits, work permits or student visas and stuff like that. Those visas are, you know, being stopped, and they have to go back home. So yeah, I think that's where we're at here now. But as far as number of people that are legally being let into the country, that number is still quite high. Probably a lot higher than we've seen, you know, like prior to the Liberals getting in power. But yeah, you have to follow the numbers a little bit more closely here lately, because things are changing a little bit. So yeah, maybe things are getting a little bit better. That's a good thing. We've got the if you see behind me where that light is coming off and on, that's my infrared light on the camera is actually turning off and on there. As it gets darker and darker out there, then the infrared comes on. And now it's pretty much on. And that's what's lighting up those trees and stuff out there, is the dark, where you can't see it in dark. It's like the infrared on your remote control on your TV, but it is lighting up the bushes and stuff out there as the sun goes down. Sun Honey, hey, good to see you. Got Sun Honey Studio in there. Good to see you in there. Hopefully you're having a Merry Christmas. Same thing to Deb and Dean and everybody else out there. Christ was not born. And who is that? Everfly. Or Verifly. Verity. It's hard for me to see the screen here. Christ was not born on December 25th. The Catholic sun god Tammuz was. See, there you go. You know, well, I know, and that's why I didn't want to say the exact date. It was like, it's widely accepted that we look that something actually happened on December the 25th, and depending on what religion that you are from. In fact, I was saying, well, Jesus died on the 25th, and he's resurrected on Easter. So, like, I was like way out to lunch with that theory. Talk about misinformation. And so we're going, okay, no. Christ was born on the 25th. And talk about sacrilegious. And now we've got somebody else is going to come out and say, no, it was not the 25th. It was some Catholic sun god or something. So, like, hey, it's variable. You know, people just generally celebrate Christmas on the 25th, even though that may not be the exact date. You know, you've got calendars have changed and stuff like that. Well, hang on. The calendar was based on that happening. AD. Right on AD. After death. BC. Before Christ. After death. That's where you come up with our calendar. Right? It's all based off of Christ being born, or before he was born, or after he died.
You don't get into that.
Yeah, I know. But you know, I like to concentrate more on these megalithic blocks that are found all over the world, and how they actually manufactured those. To me, that's like really interesting. Like how could they turn those blocks into blobs of molten or plasma, or you know, turn them into something that was melted. You know, all these rocks were melted. These giant boulders were melted or whatever. You know, there's all of that all the different theories, and I've been watching a lot of that stuff here just in the past couple of days here on all of the different theories. You know, some people are going, oh no, they manufactured, and you know those H blocks, the H blocks in where is it, in Peru? If you know the ones that were in the shape of the H's, those ones were actually made out of a cement type material, and they were actually poured, you know, they were liquid and they were poured into those designs. So those ones were actually like cement, like, you know, made with a kind of a cement type material with soda or something in them. So yeah, they definitely have come up with the real reason how those things were made. That was the very latest program that I saw. But these other megalithic blocks, the ones at Cusco and places like that, like how did they actually make those? And were they again poured and then shaped using the scoop method to kind of shape those blocks? Because they do have scoop marks on them as well. And likewise, you've got those large obelisks and things like that over in Egypt, where you can see the scoop marks on them and stuff like that. So there's lots of ancient aliens, yeah. No, not the ancient aliens, but you've got the rest of these shows where the people are coming up with the different theories of some of the megalithic stuff. That's what I'm more interested in. And then you've got the places in Turkey, all of those places in Turkey that are like really a lot older than Egypt or Couscous or places like that, where they're like 10,000 years old. So there's that whole stuff down there that is looking quite interesting. So yeah, lots going on in the realm of ancient architecture, and lots of theories going on with all of that stuff, which is pretty cool. Alzheimer's is sitting in, yeah. I'm having a Clamato here now. I already had a beer. But yeah, I'm watching a lot of that stuff, which is pretty cool. We used to have 13 months. September 7th, October 8th, November 9th, December 10th. Whereas 11th, 12th, and 13th, who knows? Yeah, I know, I need another beer. April Fool's comes from when it used to be the first day of the year. Really? Well, yeah, stuff has changed around so much. There's enough fighting over politics. Please don't start with religion. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Okay, well, that's what you shouldn't talk about. Don't talk about politics, religion, or sex. Those are the three taboo topics, because everyone has their own version of all of those things that's going on, and no one will ever agree on anything, right? Are you retaining water? No, I'm retaining fat because I'm eating like a lot of chocolate and burgers and stuff like that. A lot of McDonald's. Scientist in the chat, yeah, exactly. So like I've gotten a little bit fatter. Yeah, the chat is fake news. know better than me. So everyone thinks they're the, you know, the know-it-all out there. Everyone in the chat is a know-it-all. Ultra light. Yeah, exactly. Well, yeah, actually, this is light. Coors Light. Coors Light is actually a light beer, which I like Coors Light because you can drink it all night long and you don't really get too drunk, you know. You don't get so drunk that you, you know, have a bad headache in the morning. That's right. This channel is for entertainment purposes only. We're not trying to persuade anybody into believe or misbelieve anything. Everyone in the chat, you have your own thoughts, and hey, you can type whatever you want in the chat, and everyone else will read what you have to say. So, you know, if I'm not right with something, just go ahead and type whatever you want in there. What's happening to Trump? Alzheimer's he inherited from his father. Hey, at least I'm not as bad as Trump with some of the crap that he comes up with. Come on. Like, he actually, you know, I even shake my head once in a while on some of the stuff he does and says there. And, you know, think that, no, come on, man. How could you ever come out and say something like that? So, yeah. Everyone says stuff like that. How many ads you got this set to? I have it set to YouTube. YouTube is going to make their own decision. YouTube, I don't know, throws the ads on there, not me. So I don't make any decision on any ads there. So if you're watching an ad or something like that, you should subscribe to YouTube Premium. Just pay for Premium. Because I make a couple bucks off of Premium, but not very much though. Like I was looking at like when I wasn't live, if I don't go live, I look and see how much money I make off of YouTube ads, because people do watch my videos when I'm not live, right? And so I see how much money did I make on that day when I wasn't live, or that day when I wasn't live, or that day. And like sometimes I'll make like 5 cents, and some days I'll make $1 or $2, you know, but I doubt any more than that. Like really a very small amount. So YouTube does play ads on my videos, but you know, it's a very, very small amount of money that any streamer makes off of the YouTube ads, and they are probably more annoying than the amount of money that you make off of them. That I can pretty much say for sure. So don't blame me, blame YouTube. But if you have a YouTube channel and you have it monetized, then they're going to play the ads on them. But if you pay for a premium, YouTube Premium, and I don't know how much is it for YouTube Premium, $20 a month or something. I don't know how much it is. I just have it. It comes right off of my right out of my account, and I pay for Premium, and I don't watch any of those ads on there. And I also have it set up on my TV, or on my computer, or on my phone. So I don't see any ads coming in. So, you know, you have to make that decision and go, what is your number one thing that you're going to get involved in where you don't mind paying a few bucks? So the first thing you want to do is you want to cancel your cable TV completely. Get rid of all cable TV. Just forget about paying for your cable TV. Just get rid of it. Okay? And then get yourself a smart TV, hook it up to internet. Pay for the internet. Okay? Then you want to pay for YouTube Premium. You want to pay for Netflix, and you want to pay for Prime, because you buy stuff on Amazon anyways, and when you have Prime, you get that quick shipping or whatever, or free shipping or whatever. So those are the three things you want. You want YouTube, Prime, and Netflix. And the rest of the garbage, like Disney and all the rest of that crap, just forget about it, okay? And then you don't have to pay for your cable TV. Get rid of cable TV. Like, do it. When you're finished talking with me, phone them up, because you'll be on hold for 2 hours with your cable company, and just tell them I want to get rid of that cable completely, and then buy yourself a little off-the-air antenna so you can hook your TV up to the off-the-air antenna, so you get to watch your local channel, your local news, or whatever you want. Why pay for cable for that when it's free, right? And then the only things that you want to pay for is Netflix, YouTube, and the Prime. And the reason that Prime is good is because, A, they've got lots of old movies, which are pretty cool to see, because a lot of the old movies you probably never saw when they first came out. And they've got a lot of movies on there that are newer, which is pretty good. And they've got lots of TV series and stuff on there that are pretty cool. And I know we talked about that before. There was that one Australian show that I watched there, which was pretty cool, where the guy was killing all the guys on the bus and stuff like that. And then there's the one, the Tourist. That's another one that was a pretty good one that I watched on Prime. And yeah, it's just some good stuff on there. And then you don't need the rest of that crap that's on there. Like, there's there's, like I say, Disney and a bunch of other services. Like, well, Pluto, you can get that, which is free. If you want to watch just, regular TV type shows and stuff like that. And there you go. And YouTube, Saucy Pan says, I'm not paying for YouTube Premium. I have Amazon and watch free on my TV with hundreds of channels, local channels, and Hulu. Okay, so you have Hulu. See, I don't use Hulu at all. Hulu, for me, I don't know what I would see on Hulu that I don't get ordinarily, because on YouTube I can watch CBC, I can watch CTV, I can watch Global, and clips of the news or whatever. Because what else are they good for other than news? The TV shows that are on there aren't worth crap anyway. But the other thing is that if you're watching this on a computer, you can just load, or YouTube, if you like watching YouTubes on a computer, you can just download AdBlock, right? If you have AdBlock on there, you just run AdBlock, and then you don't watch any commercials on YouTube. Because I used to run AdBlock on my computer, and that I didn't pay for YouTube. But the only problem is that I don't think AdBlock will work on if you watch YouTube on your phone, right? Because you bring up the YouTube app and then you have to watch the commercials. But on your PC, you can run AdBlocker, and then it blocks the commercials on YouTube. Like, for example, you run Chrome, and then you get AdBlock on Chrome as an add-on. And then you don't have to watch the commercials, because I know that's what I used to run for the longest time on my PC. So there you go. But the other thing that I want to do is I do lots of restreaming. And when you're a restreamer, you don't want the guy's commercials running when you're doing a restream of somebody else. And the only way to really get rid of that is to have YouTube Premium. So for me, it's useful because I do a lot of restreaming of a lot of other channels, and to have Premium is great, because then I don't have to restream those commercials. So that was another reason that me in particular, I end up getting YouTube Premium. But the other thing is that if you watch a particular person, then if you're a person that subscribes to YouTube Premium, then some of that money that you pay to Premium goes to the guy's channel that you're watching in lieu of watching the commercials, if that makes sense to you. So some of that money that you pay for premium goes to the streamers, guys like me. So if nobody sends me any super chats or something like that, and you're watching a few commercials on there, well, okay, you get the money for the commercials. But if you don't watch the commercials because you're paying for YouTube Premium, then some of that YouTube Premium money might go to me, the streamer, or whoever it is that you're watching, right? And again, that whole business is not a whole lot. You're talking about a couple of pennies or whatever. Like, you'd have to be a really big streamer and have like people watching, like let's say you get 100,000 views per stream. Then you're probably making maybe $1,000 or something off of a stream, right? I don't know how much you'd be making exactly, but you know what I mean. You need like really, really, really big numbers. If you only have like 1,000 views on your stream, well, you're lucky if you made $1. You know what I mean? Like, that's what the numbers are kind of like. Oh, Clamato. This is hot. This is original Clamato, but Jesus, it's got some hot sauce in there or something. But anyways, that's what the ads are set to, if that makes sense to you. Is they're set to whatever YouTube wants to show you. Because if I have monetization turned on, because me as a creator, I can actually run a stream and say, no, I don't want to monetize my stream, right? But when you start your stream, like, you go in there and it says, do you want this stream to be monetized? And if I select yes, then it's up to YouTube as to what they're actually throwing in there. Now, I know I can go in there and I can adjust that to being like minimal, medium, or aggressive. And I know that I never set that. I just turned on monetization. So whatever it's set to, that's whatever they have. It's whatever they're playing to you. Like, I never went in there and changed it. So I just turned on monetization. That was all. And the reason that I do that is because, even like I say, some days where I don't stream at all, I still I'm making a couple of cents or something off of the streams when people watch stuff. So why not turn it on? You could be a guy like Brett. Where is Brett? Brett, where are you? Haven't seen Brett in ages. Guys like Brett, they go, no, I'm never monetizing my channel. I don't want to try and make any money on my channel, and I'm just gonna talk about Hamas and that's it, or whatever. Okay, that's fine. If you want to do that, that's up to you. But I'm the kind of person that's like, well, if I'm gonna have a YouTube channel and I give them my credit card information and that crap, whatever, and have a channel that's monetized, and if the odd person wants to donate or super chat something or whatever to me, hey, well, great. If I don't get any super chats, no big deal, but at least I got monetization turned on. And if I make 2 cents or something, well, hey, it paid for my Clamato juice that I'm drinking here while I'm streaming or whatever, or for some new camera that I set up or whatever in the background that you're watching. And look at how dark it's gotten out there now too. In fact, you can't hardly even see. Oh no, you can still see right there, those houses across the lake, right there. You can see they got some lights on over there. But definitely it's getting dark out there. Ooh, it's spooky. Spooky pooky. Haven't had a cable since 2012. I got rid of cable about 6 months ago, believe it or not. I had cable up until about 6 months ago because I used to watch Oak Island on the History Channel. That was kind of one of our favorite things to watch. And we used to watch the news channels like Global and whatever, the different news channels on there. But other than that, I never watched too much of anything on cable. You know, and I was paying an awful lot of money, like probably $70 a month or something like that for cable.
It was 140 to 200.
140?
Yeah, it was over that.
Yeah. Okay, there you go. $140 for cable. Because we had a bunch of different packages. Like we had all the kids packages, and the kids didn't even watch any of that.
We didn't have that.
Yeah, we had all those kids channels.
Not all of them.
Well, a lot of them. A lot of them. Like hell, there was about 20 kids channels on there. So, you know, a whole bunch of these specialty channels and stuff like that. And there were only 1 or 2 channels that we actually watched. So at the end of the day, you know, like Ancient Aliens or something like that. And, you know, if I want to watch that, I can watch it on YouTube or watch that crap on Netflix or whatever. You can pick it up on different sources. But except, I will have to say, Oak Island, I can't watch live every week anymore. I kind of have to watch it. I can find it on YouTube there. But it's a little bit more delayed than once a week or whatever, you know. So it's like, it's gotten to where it isn't great. Dee says she likes Paramount. Yeah, see, and I don't have Paramount at all, but to me, I look at Paramount as being movies and stuff like that, you know, mostly like a movie type channel. So I don't know about, until I actually get it, the only thing that I see with Paramount is movies. To me, it's like a Netflix type setup, right? Where I get way too many movies on Netflix that I don't watch enough movies, you know, like really, like I'm the kind of person that it's rare for me to sit down and watch an hour and a half movie at one time. I'd rather watch a YouTube video that's like 30 minutes long, you know, maximum, for example. It's more, you know, rather than sitting and watching a movie for an hour and a half.
Daddy.
Not so much into watching that.
Daddy, please help. We gotta eat now. Everything's getting cold.
Uh-oh. Okay, I'm getting yelled at here now, so I better pack it up and go and have supper. We're having Christmas dinner, which is turkey, which is pretty much finished. And I'm going to go and have a bite to eat. So I'd like to thank you all for learning about religion and politics and a little bit of gayness there with the beard thing, I guess you could say. But anyways, Merry Christmas, everyone. Happy holidays. Take care. Stay out of trouble. If you can't stay out of trouble, hey, we hope we had a wonderful Christmas and a Happy New Year. Yes, absolutely. Holy. Hey, yeah, good to see you in there. And hey, whatever you do, don't let the trolls get to you. Forget about the trolls. Don't watch the trolls. And if the trolls talk about you, that's your problem, is that you let the trolls live in your head, right? And you shouldn't do that. Look at the trolls as being that they're going to pick on you because they can pick on you. And they used to pick on me too a lot. But, you know, I like rarely bring them up and rarely talk about them. And when you talk about the trolls a lot, that means that it's a big circle, right? They're getting in your head and you're in their head. And they talk about you an awful lot because they know that they're bugging you, right? And when they talk about you, they bug you, and then you do stuff that shows them that they're bugging you. And then it's one big, it completes the circle. And it's one big circle jerk, unfortunately. So, you know, don't let them get to you. That's all I can say. Do what you want to do and do it well. If you're small, yeah, you might get bigger, but you can only get bigger if you don't concentrate on them and concentrate on what you're doing and do what you want to do. You know, that's all I can say. But otherwise, I think we're all having fun. And life is fun. The internet is fun. YouTube is fun. And Christmas is quite a lot of fun. Let's go. See y'all later. Take care.
Out in Alberta, where the Rockies rise, time and temper streaming, lighting up the skies. From the lake house, chilling, hot tub steaming hot. He's dropping truth bombs, giving all he's got. Talking politics, conspiracies, and news. Trolls in the chat, but they can't confuse. Conservative heart with a mic drop flare. Tommy's got the world tuning in from everywhere. Tommy Tamper, U2K, rocking those streams, hear the people sing. Super chat, popping channel membership soar. Alberta's proud son, respected evermore. Multi-stream master, restreams his game. Antifa's calling, but he's fanning the flame. Mustang Cobra GT roaring down the road. He bike cruising, yeah, he's breaking the code. Independence flows like the mountain streams. Tommy's got the vision, living out his dreams. From the latest news to the wildest vibes, he's sparking debates under starry nights. Tommy Tamper, U2K, rocking those streams, hear the people sing. Super chat, popping channel membership soar. Alberta's proud son, respected evermore. Respected evermore. Worldwide they watch from near and far. Tommy's got the vibe, he's a streaming star. Trolls try to trip him, but he's standing tall. Mic drop moment, yeah, he's got it all. Hot tub sessions, lake house in the glow. Rocky Mountain spirit where the free winds blow. He's calling out the noise, keeping it real. Tommy Temper's heart is made of steel. Tommy Temper, U2K, rocking the streams, hear the people sing. Super chat, popping channel membership soar.
Hey, great company, everyone. Thanks a lot, everyone, for being part of the stream. Appreciate y'all. And we'll see you again next time. Who knows when?
So raise a glass to Tommy, the man, the myth, streaming for the truth, giving spirits a lift. From the Rockies to the world, respect and will grow. Tommy Tamper, forever stealing the show.
Oh, yeah.
Forever stealing the show.
Oh, yeah.
So raise a glass to Tommy, the man, the myth, streaming for the truth, giving spirits a lift.
I'm going to make a song about you all, too, so
Tommy
watch for that.
Tamper, forever stealing the show.
Without you, we wouldn't have a show.